Hi, I'm Sejal Shagalati from Sonder Connect.
And Latika Pai. With us this morning we have Sonia Choksi from Match My Talent, a very talented young lady herself. She has actually been a movie maker making documentaries. Tell us a little bit about your documentaries and how that got you started on Match My Talent, Sonia.
So I got into documentary filmmaking accidentally. It's something that I always loved. Films is something that I always loved. I loved storytelling. I loved telling the real stories. But I got into a production house just exploring what it is, and then there was no looking back, because I found a way to tell stories to the masses, about the masses, via the camera. And so it took me a little while to get the technicalities right. And ever since then, I've been telling stories, and the kind of stories that I like to tell are things that can bring a policy change. That's been a sort of mandate that I've put for myself over the last couple of years. So I worked for BBC Worldwide Trust on the largest HIV mass media campaign, and we were really able to shift the way HIV/AIDS was perceived into the country. And that was like a torchbearer to me, that okay, it's possible to do things at a large scale. And now I work for a couple of production houses and channels across the globe, largely Canada, Singapore, and UK. And so unfortunately, a lot of foreigners come to India for a certain type of stories. You know, they like to see cows, and they like to see women and children naked and stuff like that. And that's one thing at a subtle level that I've been trying to change, to say that that's not the only thing that exists into India. Whatever is the subject that you're looking at also could have other visuals, because visuals is what stays in a person's mind no matter what you're saying in the narrative, right?
So how did that actually get you started on Match My Talent? Yeah. Tell us more specifically about Match My Talent.
Sure. So with all of these travels and all of these various subjects that I've been exploring in the films, across the country, I'm a people's person. I've been meeting lots and lots of people. A lot of them are artists, performing artists. Now I work with them in my film, or I just meet them. And it's not been an immediate decision. It's something that's been at the back of my mind. And it's a couple of years back that my childhood friend and I, we were just talking about on various things. And it came across that this is something that mattered to both of us. You know, even if he's not from the industry, he's an entrepreneur, but it matters to him. He's an extremely people's person as well. So coming from my industry experience, he said, let's do something about it. And so I said, okay, let's do something about it. And then very quickly we understood that the pain point was that the performing artists are scattered all over the country. There's no body, no community which sort of guides them, monitors them, helps them, supports them. So why they need support is because people who are looking for them, the producers, directors, clients like you and me, are all scattered. So everybody, the demand side and the supply side is all scattered, right? So like being a filmmaker, I could only find performing artists by my own network. I had a network, and people in the industry have their own network. Somebody has a better one, somebody has not so
better.
So
basically what you are trying to do is to make sure you create a database of different kinds of artists, performing artists, where they can collaborate with each other, and also provide a platform for clients who want to find these. And so this is this, aren't there things like this existing today?
No.
Nowhere in the world?
No. Because what is there in the world and in India also recently are casting agencies which have gone online. So as an artist, you register with them, but the booking for an artist happens via them, the website.
So you want to disrupt the casting system, essentially.
Yeah, I want to disrupt them, but also support them.
Right.
So I'm not saying that.
So your casting agencies will become a client now, because they will come to Match My
Match My. And say, I'm looking for this type of person.
Yes. Okay, so I'm not saying that we replace the casting agency, but we're saying that there has to be methods of visibility, but still keeping things private. So built-in entrepreneur proprietary features wherein things are visible but private on the system. But it's an open database. So it's
So
like
how many artists do you have on the platform today?
about 18,400.
18,400 and counting.
Yeah.
How many do you think you will see, in 12 months? And what is really, are we talking about hundreds of thousands or potentially millions being on this platform?
Millions.
Millions.
Like I'm just stopping going global only because I have two methods that I need to make it simpler. I have a very strict verification process, so we verify the phone number, the email addresses, we talk, we ask counter questions, we make sure that the person on the profile knows that what's in it for them and everything. So right now we don't have the call center which functions overnight. So we're not able, that's the only barrier that we have for opening it out to people in the other countries where the time zones is a problem. Otherwise the platform stays the same, everything stays the same. So we are very scalable in that standard.
Right.
It's just one operational thing that we need to take care of.
Okay, that's not
That's-
too...
yeah.
We are the world's call center anyways,
Yeah.
so I think we can get
It's a
it done.
solvable problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So moving on to rapid fire.
Excellent. So we're going to ask you a bunch of questions, one-word answers. This is for our audience to get to know you a little bit. What is your idea of perfect happiness?
Experiment.
What is your greatest fear?
Loneliness.
What person do you most admire?
My mother.
What is your greatest extravagance?
Spa.
And what is your current state of mind?
Anxious.
What do you do for fun?
Photography.
Favorite genre of music?
Sufi.
How would you describe your life in one sentence?
Discovery.
Excellent.
Very nice.
Thank you,
Beautiful.
Sonia.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
These are great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.